The Congress is mocking the Prime Minister's meeting with the Kapoors. Congress said, we said Manipur, but the Prime Minister thought Kapoor. We said Manipur, not Kareena Kapoor. Congress's big Kareena jibe at the Prime Minister. In fact, BJP's RP Singh is also now with us. How do you respond to what has now been said by the Congress? That the Prime Minister has time for everything else, everyone else, including the Kapoors, but not for Manipur. That's what they're saying.
Well, Prime Minister has already spoken in the Parliament about the Manipur subject, and he addressed the Parliament. At that time, the opposition boycotted, they created ruckus, and then they boycotted the Parliament. So let them say what they have to say, but Prime Minister has already spoken about it, and already Home Minister is taking care of Manipur, and it's first time that the State Home Minister was there for 21 days, dwelling into the complete issue related to Manipur. But coming to Kapoors, Kapoors have a contribution to Indian soft power, as Prime Minister said. Raj Kapoor took the Indian cinema to Russia, and then our friendship with Russia grew, and then the Indian cinema was acknowledged in Russia. And one of the reasons for the good friendship and the sort of relationship which we have with Russia is Kapoors also. Kapoors have contributed in that also. So it's not that that Prime Minister is not concerned about Manipur, but there are other issues or other subjects which need to be addressed or which need to be taken care parallelly.
All right. I'm going to thank you for joining in with your thoughts on that. But this is the Congress going after the Prime Minister, saying that we had said you should look at Manipur, you should visit Manipur, you should speak on Manipur. We did not say Kareena Kapoor. We said Manipur, says the Congress, criticizing the developments from yesterday when the Prime Minister had met with the entire Kapoor Khandan, as seen in these pictures, had gone to invite him for, in fact, they are raising, or rather the 100th birth anniversary of veteran actor and filmmaker Raj Kapoor. They're organizing a cultural event of sorts for which they had gone to invite Prime Minister Narendra Modi. We said Manipur, not Kareena Kapoor, says the Congress party. This is a jibe that they have taken against the Prime Minister for meeting with the entire Kapoor Khandan. Where are your priorities is the question that the Congress party is asking. The BJP, like you heard, on the other hand, said that the Prime Minister has spoken on Manipur and that the government has taken cognizance of the situation and is monitoring the situation in Manipur. This is India's soft power when it comes to the Hindi film industry, and that this deserves attention too, says the BJP. All right, remember the Prime Minister had met the Kapoor family to mark the centenary celebrations of late Raj Kapoor. He'd spoken about this issue as well, and the entire family had met with the Prime Minister on Wednesday. They also had a candid conversation. Now the Congress is criticizing this, saying that they have the time to meet the Kapoor Khandan, Kareena Kapoor, but not talk about Manipur or not go to Manipur. Rahul continues to be with us. So Rahul, Congress finding an opportunity in this meeting, the pictures and the videos of which went completely viral, saying that this is a classic case of misplaced priorities.
Well, absolutely. Congress party believes that this is an apt opportunity to hit out at PM Modi. In fact, Priyank Kharge, who's Karnataka minister, in fact, he also lashed out at BJP and ruling suspension, saying that this only shows that they are prioritizing Bollywood over Manipur, and you know, there are many burning issues, contentious issues that require immediate attention from the government. But Prime Minister is busy. They are, you know, this is what is being alleged, that the Prime Minister is busy and having these, these discussions with the film personalities at his residence, just not giving due attention to issues like Manipur, Gautam Adani, inflation, unemployment, and this only shows that how he's least bothered or he's just not interested in the governance. Now, you can expect that more and more Congress spokespersons, Congress leaders are going to corner the Prime Minister on this issue, and obviously they are sensing that that this has come as an opportunity for them to lash out at the government. However, the government has been maintaining that you know, these are part of the protocols protocols or the precedent that have been set. And Raj Kapoor is undoubtedly one of the biggest personalities as far as Indian cinema is concerned, and therefore one should not see any politics into it. One should not object to this particular discussion. So it seems that at least Congress is convinced that they can create this narrative that how the Prime Minister's office, only looks things through their own perspective and just not looking things, from people's eye. And that's why they are ignoring, the contention, the important issues like Manipur, inflation. And that's why it seems that this might be on the way to become another flashpoint between Treasury and opposition benches inside Parliament again.
All right. Rahul, also, if you could just get us up to speed with what's happening as far as the House is concerned.
Well, as we speak, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, they both are functioning.
Okay.
We all know that how in Lok Sabha for past at least 2 days we are seeing some sort of discussions happening. In fact, yesterday also the opposition and government MPs, they both participated and the House ran smoothly. So obviously it seems
विपक्ष के नेता को, इतने बड़े नेता को शोभा नहीं देता और मर्यादित बात उन्होंने कहा.
That was Giriraj Singh, MP of the Bharatiya Janata Party and Union Minister, who's brought in the posters of Sonia Gandhi and George Soros. This comes at a time when the opposition, led by the Congress, had been bringing in posters, masks, T-shirts, even bags of the Prime Minister and Gautam Adani. Listening to what Giriraj Singh has now said.
जवाब दें, सोनिया गांधी जवाब दें, यही मैं कह रहा हूं.
All right, poster war outside Parliament that we've seen right now. I'll try and go back to my colleague Rahul in a moment from now. Okay, Rahul is with us. Rahul, Giriraj Singh there, like I said, raising this issue once again, something that has been stalling the proceedings and has seen the opposition and the government sparring on the floor of the House, isn't it? At least as far as the Raj Sabha is concerned, where this matter was first raised.
Well, Sneha, we are witnessing every day both opposition and Treasury MPs are coming loaded with issues. On one side you have Treasury benches raising the issue of George Soros, linking the Gandhi family with George Soros, saying that this only shows that how they've been hand in gloves with powers who wants to destabilize Indian regime, and they've been declaring, and labeling them as anti-nationals. On the other side, the opposition MPs are pretty convinced that government is on back foot on the issue of Gautam Adani, and therefore they are, relentlessly attacking government. However, they are not able to garner support as much as they would want, because TMC and Samajwadi parties are not on board as far as Gautam Adani issue is concerned. But we have seen in Rajya Sabha that at least on the issue of no confidence motion, we have seen that how TMC and Samajwadi party MPs have signed. So at least in Rajya Sabha there is some sort of opposition unity which is still intact. But in Lok Sabha, on the issue of Gautam Adani, it seems that at least two important alliance partners have parted their ways. Government is convinced that that they would want to see to have a discussion on issues that actually concern the common people, provided there is decorum in the House, which they are alleging that opposition MPs are just not maintaining. Opposition MPs are, in fact, Mr. Kiran Rijiju himself said that Rahul Gandhi is just not interested in discussion, and he just wants to disrupt the House, and that's why he's been advising his MPs to go and participate and disrupt the House. Now, this is what was been a line or a stand that has been taken by the government. So it seems that both sides, Treasury bench and opposition benches, that are pretty convinced that they are able to create this narrative that the other side is stalling the parliament, not the us. But it seems that, as I was telling you earlier also, this has been a rare occurrence wherein we see normal discussions happening, speakers, speaking after one after the another. That's just not happening. At least in Rajya Sabha, this has not been in a normal or a regular practice. Lok Sabha, because Rahul Gandhi had earlier met Lok Sabha Speaker, there has been attempts on the part of the government to reach out to the floor leader, and it seems that there's some sort of consensus which is coming in at least in Lok Sabha. So we have to really wait and watch that how things are going to play inside house and outside also, because opposition MPs are resorting to protest also, and every day it has become a sort of a every morning ritual wherein opposition MPs would come with these unique ideas. Sometimes they would come in with jackets, with pictures of Gautam Adani and Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Another day there would be bags. So clearly it seems that they are devising new strategies to attack the government. And it seems that that now the government is also taking a cue, and that's why you saw Giriraj Singh coming in with that placard. So it seems that...
in fact, let's go straight across to the proceedings of the Raj Sabha right now.